All right, give it up for the very funny Jaclyn Lore-Edwards.
One more time for your hosts, guys. Thanks for coming. So growing up, I always imagined that I would become hot enough that I could one day be a high fashion model, you know? But now that I'm here as an adult, I realize I'm more of an Old Navy step into summer kind of gal. Yeah, I'll still be in the catalogs though, so check me out. Yeah, I know it's because I look like that I haven't been through much, you know? And it's because I haven't. I don't even get catcalled in a super terrifying way, right? It's always by guys in their cars, which I don't understand, right? Because it's dude, you're driving away. How am I supposed to suck your dick now? Wasn't that the point of the interaction? Yeah. I also cry a lot in public, which I know you guys guessed it. And a couple weeks ago, I was crying as I was walking home. And outside of the bodega next to my apartment, there were 8 men standing there. And as I'm walking past them, 7 out of 8 of them catcalled me. Yeah, I was putting up big numbers, guys. But there was one lone soldier in the group who looked at his friends and said, "Y'all, chill. She's crying." And that's my president, okay? He saw the Barbie movie. Should have brought his friends. Yeah, I'm one of those people, though, usually when I'm crying in public, people love to bombard me with comfort, right? One time I was crying on an elevator, and this older lady, she walked onto the elevator, and she looked at me, and she said, "Baby, whatever you're going through, I just want you to know that it's gonna be okay." And I thought that was so sweet, right? So I go into work and I tell my coworker about it, who, for context, has a face tattoo, right? And I tell her about it and she's like, "Man, fuck that lady. I wish someone would say that to me. You don't know what I've been through. You don't know if I'm gonna be okay." And I was like, "Yeah, for you, that's obvious, but for me, this lady took one look at me and she knew I was crying because I forgot to order goat cheese on my salad. It's just not gonna taste the same now, right?" There is one place though that I love to reap the benefits of crying, and that is airplanes, okay? I've gotten so much free stuff on airplanes, right? I've gotten free food, free drinks. One time the flight attendant gave me a tour of the pilot's cockpit. That was awesome. I felt like a 9-year-old autistic boy. They gave me the wings and everything. Yeah, I think that the flight attendants just like to give me free stuff though, because at the end of the day, I am a white woman in a confined space causing a scene. And they want to manage the situation before I call the manager of the sky, right? "Hello God, strike this one down. I'm not having fun." Yeah. I cry so much though because I am a cancer woman and I was raised by 2 other cancer women, right? So we don't even have running water in my house, it's just tears. But yeah, I was raised by 2 women, lesbians. Let's hear it for them. All right, yeah. One of my moms, she grew up super Catholic. So when my twin brother and I were born, she insisted that we have a christening, right? Because she was like, if they don't have a christening, when they die, they're not going to heaven. But the unfortunate thing is that my twin brother also turned out to be gay. So I'm gonna be up there all alone, you guys. Just staring down at my immediate family in hell, twerking with Lady Gaga and doing satanic rituals. I'm gonna be upstairs alone and bored. It's so sad. My moms, they did always want me to be gay. I think it's so I would be with them. But it got annoying, right? It got annoying. In high school, every time a guy, broke my heart, my mom would be like, "Well, what about you and your friend Gabby? You two seem close." I'm like, "Yeah, she's awesome. She's coming over right now with a milkshake for me to cry into." And they would get really excited because I think they thought that was a euphemism for eating pussy. I'm like, moms, if that's a euphemism, what were you doing all those nights you were in your room making hummus and I couldn't have any? Right? But I do have a boyfriend now. I'm actually dating a sports bro. It's kind of new for me. I've never dated that brand of man before. But I'm getting like along with him and his friends a lot better than I thought I would, right? Like the other day, they were talking about if they could design the perfect basketball player, what traits from each player would he have, right? And they're going off. They're like, dude, he's got to have Durant's length, LeBron's girth, and Kobe's basket penetration, which is a basketball term. And I chimed in, right, because I have opinions on this man, and I'm like, you guys, all this sounds great, but like, what if he had Steph Curry's eyes? I think that'd be really cute. My boyfriend's like, great idea, babe. The opposing team's gonna get lost in those baby blues. So now I know why he likes basketball. He'll be with my family. Okay, thank you guys.